There you go. We're listening out for the guitar solo. It was congratulations to James in Hamilton, who correctly picked that the solo was from The One I Love by REM. And that song was on my mind after Tony played us Strange Currencies yesterday afternoon on the show. Well, we look forward to this time on a Friday. It's time for New Zealand Live. And this week's band actually was reviewed on our show a couple of weeks ago. It was Sarah Thompson who brought us the music of SKILAA for the first time. They have really arrived on the scene. People are loving this album. It's been quite an event, actually, this release. They've actually been making waves here in Auckland for some time now, but the debut EP 4 years ago, and then last month, finally, the first full-length album, which is called Tiger in the River. And if you'd like to do yourself a favour, just Google Tiger in the River, because the album artwork is beautiful. More on that coming up. So it's said that their sound fuses elements of contemporary soul, hip-hop and folk music to create something all of their own. It's been shortlisted for the APRA Silver Scroll, and they will be performing the album in its entirety in Auckland and Wellington in about a week, 15th and 17th of August. And the whole group is with us in Studio B here in Auckland. Hi, guys.
Hello. Kia ora.
Did I say what their name was? They are SKILAA. Am I saying that right?
You're saying that so well.
Tell me about that word and where it came from.
Oh, no. Actually, I can't say the direct translation because it's actually a swear word.
Okay.
But it's a Greek word. It means female dog.
Where'd you come across the word?
Well, I'm half Greek myself. I'm half Cypriot Greek. My father's from Cyprus. So I learnt a lot of Greek swear words.
Yeah. Are you very connected to Cyprus? Have you visited?
Yes, we went. We were very lucky to be able to go, like roughly every sort of 2 to 3 years as children growing up.
Wow.
So we're quite close with all my family.
Yeah.
and the cousins.
Is
and
your dad
everybody.
still around?
Oh yes. Yes.
Well, hi, Dad. Nice to have you listening.
Yasu baba.
Well, tell us how the band came together.
Should I take this one?
You go.
Okay. I knew all of these folks through going through jazz school, through the jazz program at Auckland University. We call it jazz school, for sure.
Yeah.
And then, so I met Mikey while he was there and I was there, and then and Tobek as well, and Tom. Tom is just like this behemoth in the scene, so he was always around too.
Great.
And I heard them play together as a group, and I'd already been playing in different groups randomly with. Everybody just kind of encounters each other.
Yeah,
you know,
of
like,
course. But then sometimes you stick together, right?
That's right, and I saw them play as a unit, and I was like, Charles, you've got to just pluck up the courage and ask them to be in a band with you. And I was like, I'd been like kind of, wanting to do something like that for quite a long time, actually, and then I finally did it, and then they were like, yes, and then I was like, what? really? Yeah. So
when was that? How long ago was that?
What do you reckon, Mikey?
I think that was around like 2018.
Okay, just pre-COVID, yeah.
Yeah.
And that interrupted everyone. And then as I say, your EP I think was 2020. But the album looks like a lot of love and work's gone into that.
It did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll talk about it. But would you like to play us a song to kick us off?
Yes, please.
What will you do for us, please?
Oh, crikey, what's our first one? I never knew.
Yeah.
Yeah.
First track on the album, right?
That's right.
Okay. Anything you'd like to say to introduce this song?
Oh, it's a love song.
Yeah. Thank you.
I never knew love could be like this. I got a new faith in love, I do. I never knew love could be like this. If you ever need me, call me, I'll come running. Oh boy, I can't imagine my life without you. I think about it, all I can think is, oh, what would I do? You pull me out in my darkest hour. No words can express the way I feel, yeah. Feel about you, boy.
Oh, yeah, it's good. It's good. You're listening to SKILAA on New Zealand Live, and we'll be back with them after the headlines. Thank you.
Sweet. It's so funny not knowing whether you can or can't talk it. Thank you, Jesse.
All right. Don't change a thing. Sounding amazing.
Cool. Oh man, I hope I got away with it. I flubbed a little word, but hopefully it's alright. Couldn't even tell. It's so different being playing live, but in a room that feels like you're rehearsing. Yeah. You know? Do you ever feel like? Yeah, everybody's listening, but you can't see.
Well, what a groove in Studio B. That's live music from SKILAA on New Zealand Live. And I think I skipped the introductions by mistake, so I apologise. The young woman I was speaking with earlier is Chelsea Prastiti.
Well done, yes.
We've got Crystal Choi on BVs, Michael Howell on guitar, Tom Dennison on bass, and Adam Tobeck on drums. They are SKILAA. I mean, your sound is really unique in a beautiful way. It's really hard to point to anything else in New Zealand that sounds anything like you.
Oh my goodness. Oh boy. Thank you.
I talked about some of those, it's really easy to hear that kind of soul, sort of, the contemporary soul aspects of it. Folk, I mean, you mentioned jazz school, but it seems like you just grab whatever you need for the song and kind of pull it together as needed.
That's a great way of putting it. Yeah, what do you think, Mikey?
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, I feel like we've all got our own melting pot of influences that we all love, and we just want to embrace it all and just kind of lean into whatever we want to do as ourselves. And yeah,
I have to mention the Beths,
Please do
who
mention them.
also met at jazz school.
Yes, we're all really dear friends. We all Liz and Liz was in my year, and Jono was the year above me,
Right.
and Ben was in my Jono and Ben were in my first combo.
Awesome.
It's like a jazz group that they put together.
And I feel like I can sometimes hear a little bit of Liz in you in certain songs.
Oh, she is, yeah. Well, I mean, Liz is like the perfect model if you want to sing really beautifully in a proper Kiwi accent.
Yeah,
And
isn't that
I've been-
interesting? Yeah.
I've been really listening to her lots and listening to how she does it, because it's very common for New Zealanders to absorb American accents from the music they listen to, which is not necessarily a bad thing. Oh, I'll come closer to the mic. Not a bad thing in itself, but it's like we lose our own accent a lot in music.
Yeah.
So unless you've been exposed to it a lot, you won't catch it. So I had to kind of rewire my own back in, because I was just drenched in Alicia Keys, which is beautiful. But anyway, I'm rambling now. But
Yeah, Alicia
as a teacher
Keys, I
now,
can
I
hear
have
that
to
too.
I have to unwire it now for people, and it's actually really lovely wiring it back in and feeling out how the voice sounds in your speaking accent. Yeah, so thank you for noticing that. I appreciate that.
Do you
Yeah, Liz.
do you hope people will dance at these gigs on the 15th and 17th?
Oh, yeah, I hope so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
Yes,
totally
please.
imagine it, right?
Yes.
With this great rhythm section too.
We've got a great crowd who comes, who always seem to dance. Shout out to Teo.
yeah,
as
yeah,
well.
for sure.
Yeah.
What will you play next for us, please? I think this is one off the previous EP, right?
Yes, this is we've got Crystal, who's actually filling in for Helen, who is unfortunately undergoing dental surgery right now. So Crystal is being amazing and stepping in, and so we thought we'd throw back to one where which she knew from the previous EP. Yeah.
Can't wait to hear it.
Cool,
Over to
cool.
you. Thank you.
You, but I do. Hey, I ain't tryna think about you, but I do. baby, you would be with me. And I ain't tryna think about you, what I do, what I do. Hey, I ain't tryna think about you, what I do, what I do. So I just keep on fading. But if I had it my way, baby, you would be with me. I stay on the love, tryna keep my head clear about it, keep it cold, yeah. Keeping my distance, but I can't say no to you, yeah. Tell me what it is, can't say no to you. Tell me what it is, and I ain't tryna think about you, what I do, what I do. Hey, I ain't tryna think about you, what I do, what I do. So I just keep on fading, but if I had it my way, baby, you would be with me. I ain't tryna think about you, you wanna do, yeah. I ain't tryna think about you, you wanna do. I just keep on fading, but if I had it my way, baby, you would be with me. I stay on the love, tryna keep my head clear about it, keep it cold, yeah. Keeping my distance, but I can't say no to you. Tell me what it is, can't say no to you. Tell me what it
Well, the band is SKILAA. If you'd like to look them up, SKILAA, New Zealand band, making some beautiful music live with us this afternoon. A few things to talk about there. Okay, here's a quiz question. How many strings does a bass guitar have? Something for you to think about at home. We'll have the answer for you in a moment. Chelsea, great little vocal workout there. Wow.
Oh, thank you. Oh my gosh, I feel
Gosh.
it.
How do you describe that? I mean, I was lucky enough to have a front row seat. You're really working that mic.
Oh shucks. I mean, some people know that as like skating. I think of it as just vocal improv because I think skating is a very specific kind of style that is very traditional in the jazz music specifically.
Yeah.
So I like to take what I learnt through that and then kind of broaden the palette a little bit.
Cool.
So I
Thank
call
you.
it vocal improv in an R&B style.
Adam Tobeck doesn't have a mic, so let me ask you, Chelsea. It seems to me, as somebody who doesn't know a lot about music, what he was doing on the drums was pretty extraordinary in that song.
Oh yeah, you think
going
that's
hard.
crazy? You wait till the next one.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Wow, wait.
Yeah, Tobex, you're the best drummer in the whole world. I love you so much.
He hasn't got a mic.
He is.
He's waving me away.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, he does.
How many strings does a bass guitar have? I'll let you answer this one, Tom Dennison.
This one has 5.
5 strings.
I really want people to know that Tom made his own bass.
He built that thing.
Crazy is that?
Yeah.
Yeah, he made that. He made that.
And you thought, if I'm making it, I'm going to give it 5 strings.
Yeah.
Because usually it's got 4. So have you got a B string?
Yeah, this has a low B, this one.
Ah. And it just gives you more options?
Yeah, pretty much. I kind of like it for ergonomic reasons because you can play in the middle of the neck and you don't have to stretch your fingers so far out
Really?
in the
Is
lower
that
position.
Is that what that does then?
That's
having it?
one thing I like about
Oh,
it.
yeah,
I do like
wonder.
having the extra range. Yeah.
I don't understand about the ergonomics of it.
Like, so if I'm playing down here, I have to stretch to play that starting on the first fret
Big wide frets.
is quite a stretch, but to play it up in this position is just a lot easier.
Yeah.
Frets are narrower.
Yeah, the frets are narrow as you go up the neck.
Yeah.
So adding a string gets you. Yeah, this is a very hard thing to describe over the radio.
You don't have to stretch as much.
Yeah.
So do you think
Well,
if you
what-
have
what-
small hands that you'll benefit more from
It's
having
ki-
a 5
It's
string?
kind of like
bass?
having a short scale.
Interesting. Short scales are short bass.
Let's pick this up after 3 o'clock.
We're nerding out too hard, aren't we?
when the microphones are off. But I'm interested. Okay. The album's called Tiger in the River. Beautiful artwork.
Oh.
Really striking artwork.
Thank you. I made it myself.
Yeah, so I understand. So that's another talent of yours, is it?
Yes, and it's great because it.
I'm going to put it up on my phone as you're talking about it. I'm not just texting someone.
No, I understand. Yeah, no, my mother and my grandmother and my grandmother's 3 sisters are all amazing watercolorists and artists, and my mum does a lot of different mediums, and so she taught me and my sister Briar, who is also an incredibly talented musician and artist. Shout out to Briar. She actually makes a feature on this album, yeah, they taught us how to draw as children.
The colours.
So yeah, it was really useful because then you can kind of do your own posters and get real DIY with
Yeah.
your
But this
and,
must have taken weeks
it did
to
take
draw.
a while. Yeah.
Okay, Tiger in the River, if you'd like to look it up. What's next, please?
Well, the next tune we're doing "Scratch Me Out," right? So "Scratch Me Out" is where the title "Tiger in the River" comes from. It's from a lyric from this tune. This is where the set gets heavier, eh? Those first
Sure
two are like
does.
real light.
Yeah.
We're gonna get weird.
This is an Adam Tobeck feature for
Yeah.
sure.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Over to you.
Ooh.
Oh, I think that was my favourite one yet. That was a great track.
Thank you. Adam came up with the feel for that first,
Yeah.
and then everybody kind of layered in with their stuff over the top. So I kind of call that one Tobek's tune. It's just the most bananas feel
Yeah.
of all time.
And great seeing you kind of losing yourself in the vocal as well.
Oh, it takes me back. I was really angry when I heard that one.
Really?
Yeah. Can you tell?
Is there a kind of a theme that these songs hang on for the album?
Does anyone have any thoughts on that? Like, because I mean, I know my own lyricals thing, but then I feel like there's more going on in terms of like our musical, like our, what's going on with the instrumentation as well. Like we're trying to not be worried about fitting into any genre, and then like being okay with just doing whatever feels right for the song, and then also not being afraid to have our jazz education inform the music as well, because some people get really worried about jazz, but it's like, it's such a beautiful music, and yes, this isn't really jazz, but like it's nice to be able to take the
You
elements
lean on
of
it
that.
when you need to.
Yeah, and the culture of the feeling of the anyway,
I'm really worried.
blabbering.
I looked at the clock, which is a rude thing to do when someone's talking to you, but I am a radio DJ, so
No,
sometimes
you-
I've got to do it. And
You got to be on that. I get you.
We've got 2 songs to get in, so I'm
Yes.
going to invite you to kick off the next one, Southern Gothic.
Cool. Oh, yeah.
Barefoot strolling through the AUX. Angel, devil, either side both say, if you wanna, you gonna, 'cause either way, there's no one here but you. I'm the itty bitty pretty little birdie coming through your city, and I fly with the nitty gritty rap style flowing. You can't believe it. Who am I? I thought lucky from the backwoods, chopping firewood in the kaimais, riding bareback on a horse through the orchards in the twilight. I may be little, but I feel the rage. I got nails, I can use them. I kick the door down in your brain, coming through a man's styles, make you cry for pain, for joy. Girl, non-B or boy, I got you right in my sights. My bow and arrow goes swift through your eye. Watch me trill so fly. So I got that music always guiding me on my side. It's the only thing I care to be about. Love it when the crowd feel the love of me. I hate it when a hater trying to get in the way of me. I see them screaming in the background, but I just ignore that and do my thing. See, so I'ma scratch you up, spice you up with my pen and my tongue. Take a sip, 'cause I'm filled to the brim with this music. There ain't no doubt. It goes to avocado, que to lemoni, to somi, que to ladi, to halloumi, que to carabuzi. I'm your 5+ a day and then some. Come and get to see me. Smoking J's in the park, all alone in the dark. Don't ask me for a toke unless you know me, or else it's like someone like that. You better figure out. Here's my little rhyme for the day. One foot in front of the other, keep up the pace. If I see you round, I just say that I never really liked you anyway. There goes 1, 2, slide left, slide right, pick up the pace. Don't you ever stop, keep up, don't be late. Alice, follow me down to Wonderland. And you keep it up. Barefoot, strolling Here's my little rhyme for the day. One foot in front of the other, keep up the pace. If I see you round, I just say that I never really liked you anyway.
Yeah, it's good. It's good.
Yeah, that's the weirdest. That's the weirdest one. It doesn't really get weirder than that one.
We played Jenny Greenteeth on the show the other day, which I really enjoyed.
Oh, thank you.
Don't get to hear that today. Don't get to hear Money today, although it's a great story behind that one. We won't get to tell today, I'm afraid.
Another day.
Yeah.
Have us back again.
Well, thank you for accepting our challenge to do a cover song on New Zealand Live.
We're gonna do it. We're gonna give it our best shot.
What have you chosen today?
I've chosen "Misty Frequencies" by Godfrey. Godfrey was your. You want to say a little minute on that? Well, not a minute, but
This is such a good song. It's
Yeah.
like just beautiful chord progression from Hayden Godfrey.
that's
and,
right.
Oh,
Wait, Godfrey
sorry,
Groove.
oh
That's
my
the
gosh.
trombone player.
My brain lag. But yeah, I remember hearing that this was a jam at Rikino.
That's right.
Yeah, and just such an awesome song. And Sheifu just
Yeah.
beautiful melody.
Seifu song.
Shay Fu foos it up. He's the man.
Guys, thank you for coming in.
Thank you.
It's
Thank you for
gone
having
way too fast, but we'll do it again sometime, hey?
I'd love that.
You can see this band, SKILAA, Neck of the Woods in Auckland, 15th of August. Rogue and Vagabond, Wellington, 17th of August. If you're wondering, Cyprus is 70th on the medal table. They have won silver.
No way.
Yeah, sailing.
Thanks for the update.
No worries. Over to you.
Sailing makes sense here.
Local boy, neighborhood, easy as the breeze in springtime. He don't talk too much. When he does, the whole room gets luminous. Lights everywhere. He said earlier this year he tuned down real low, searching on the hi-fi radio, and then something moved in. He's never been the same since. He's listening on the misty frequencies. He's listening on the misty frequencies. She walks real slow pace. She be knowing where she going, international lifestyle control, amplified by what she knows. Knapsack, headphones, she be stepping with that rugged flow. She powerful, her mind's on the audio. We listen on the misty frequencies. She's listening on the misty frequencies. She listening on the misty frequencies. She listening on the misty frequencies. More than sound, more than words, must be deeper than healthy. What you hear, what you see, ain't always what it's supposed to be. Yeah. Tune down, real low, searching on the hi-fi radio, or something with that feeling. We alive again, listening on the misty frequencies. She listening on the misty frequencies. She listening on the misty frequencies. We listening on the misty frequencies. Well, 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 well. Well, 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 well,
Well, you smashed that song. Well done.
Thank you.
Michael, I had no idea how many different chords that song has.
Oh.
What a workout on the guitar.
It's I mean, it's a keyboard song, so it's
Right. It's a
makes it real
keyboard
hard
song
on
that you're
the
doing
guitar.
on the electric guitar.
Yeah, but it's one of these songs that, like, when you look closer and closer, you're like, wow, it's actually way trickier than you imagine.
Awesome.
You know.
Thanks so much for coming in, guys.
Yeah,
Great
it's
to see you.
beautiful.
Thank you, Jesse.
Woo! We did it! Yay! Thank you, Unito.
Related to Joel?
Yes.
Thank you. Nice to meet you. Yeah. You
You're
guys
cool, Jesse.
absolutely
Thank
smashed
you.
it. I'll give
Thank
you a
you
hug.
so
Well
much.
done.
Here, bring it in.
All right.